Okay. Okay, kitties. Let's do it. Let's do it. Moving stuff over. Um, what am I doing? What am I doing? There. I think we're gonna be doing this for a little bit, and then we'll throw our lives away. So I want to try to figure out filtering out false positives. At least slowly. At least feel like I've kind of got a hang of it. Cause getting a little tired of just kind of, you know, I feel like I'm just missing the mark a bit. And I feel like my targets are good, but it's like, okay, when you see stuff like that, right, where it's very clearly still on a same plane, like I got into this thinking it was going to keep going up. I know. Wait, which one did I get into? I don't even remember. That line is wrong, or is it? I don't know. Let me see here. Let me make this yellow for a second. Okay, so it lines up like that. Okay, interesting. So it may not. It's definite. Okay, it may be few things. It's like false positives as well as really assessing targets and momentum way. It's just a lot of in between. and I want to get it's like obviously I want to get this down, but like I'm trying to I'm jumbled up. It's it's more than just like it's more than just like I want to get it down. I want to get it to a point where like I can do it almost without thinking, right? Do it almost without cuz one problem I find myself in is I will find myself in a position where the I'm too tired or like I'm not awake enough and I jump into a position way earlier than it has even I did that twice today. But I feel like I limited my losses substantially, especially like how I used to do it. Knock on wood. I just would like that trend to continue. Obviously, it's like if the I really would like the losses to be smaller for sure. And I want the I can live with the gains not being bigger if they're more consistent. Um like I'm trying to get that number up. I feel like cuz it's like you get false positives on here too, right? So how do you filter them out? That is the question. How do you filter them out? I feel like another set of eyes would be helpful for something like this. It's one of those things where it's like I'm thinking about all you always think about the end product, and I'm trying to spread out at least a little bit of that thinking to okay, let's put some effort and some thought into how we get there, right? Because like okay, so if this starts pushing down, right? We have this support here, but then it's also like you need to take into account 15-minute, 3 minute, the 1 minute. Like that. That's what I like to like. I call that a double down because it doubles down, but it's still too early, right? I think one thing I'm seeing from this false positive mindset is I see a lot of like pushes, but if the push isn't close to the marker, then it just kind of stays in this little realm all by itself in limbo. It doesn't push up, it doesn't really push down. So you're just stuck in between, right? And I want to see if that's true. Like, I want to activate this and see. I want to just stretch it out because just from here to here, right, we got some time before it gets over the way over here. And it can run down. Like, it's not, I'm not saying it won't, but we will see. It starts turning into a bit of a jumbled mess, but because we're pumped on the 1 minute. We're about to hit it on the 3 minute. We're nowhere near it on the 15 minute. We had a crossover on the 15 minute. We're about to cross back down on the 1 and 3. Was that a new 3 minute? That was a new 3 minute candle, I think. Oh no, it wasn't. It was we had one left. So where does it go? Hmm. That was a loud one. That was a loud one. I'm almost afraid it's gonna break my headphones one day. My hands are chilly. My hands are chilly. I'm trying to schedule watching the new Transformers movie with my fella. How was that one like slightly louder than the first one? I'm on that Terraria kick. Hell yeah. We just on that like cute pixel game type of kick. You feel me? See, here's where I get confused, right? I'm just trying to talk myself through this, like what I'm watching, is that I'm seeing this, like I'm seeing that it's inflated, it's coming down, but on the value side of things, it's just flatlining. How do they keep getting louder? I don't know. I miss back in the day. I don't know what happened. I don't know what broke, but I miss back when I didn't hear it. and everyone else could hear it. I miss that. I really miss that. Don't tell me this isn't. It lines up. Gotta love Slime Rain. I wish I could play Terraria on my own. Not yellow. I wanted to make it red. So what's that marker? 505. Okay. Okay, so we have a lot of down. I feel like we have a lot of down confirmation because it's not pushing up. At least not really. I want to get this down because I feel like it'll help me uh get a better feel for late day trading. That way, like I don't feel like I like I'm still trying to work out of that feeling of like needing to get up early because like I just keep sleeping. I go to bed on time and I keep fucking sleeping through my alarms. Is that like winter? You know that feel like that winter cold? Like it's just chilly out. Like that's what I'm fighting. So I'm like all warm and snuggly in my bed. But I'm like, shit, dude, I got shit to do. Okay, so it's held resistance and pushed through 505. So now the next target is 550 and then 506. There's a lot I'm trying to figure out in like obviously as fast as possible, but now is it gonna keep pushing or is it just gonna fucking flatline again? Seeing that we have a 15-minute candle in the next minute, I don't know. What time is it? 7:30. I don't know. I know you're not. Tumor. I know you don't do the trading stuff, but it's like if your autistic brain can spot some patterns that I'm missing, I feel like having more eyes on this would be helpful. Like just noticing like certain consistencies. I'm trying to filter out false positives, like just things that push up or down, right? But don't really go anywhere. Okay, so we push past 505.50. Next target is 506. And I'm also trying to balance out not getting frustrated by watching shit run away. But my autism isn't the pattern recognition type. Shit. I think we're just gonna have to be patient because I think we're at the top of my autism makes me enjoy bullet hells. Oh, I saw a fucking game. So my friend got that new stalker game, and I don't get it. I mean, I kind of get it. It's like Fallout, but like in Chernobyl, like Russia setting, right? But all of the enemies he was fighting looked really, really, really fucking annoying. Like, like dealing with swarms of rats and a thing that's a fucking every enemy he fought was like a bullet sponge, and I'm like, oh my god, dude. I like my games without enemy bullet sponge. Like, I don't want an enemy to be hard because they're a bullet sponge. You know what I mean? Like, if you're a normal dude and I shoot you 10 times, like, there's no mortal man alive that can take 10 rounds to the legs, torso, or head and still stand, right? And I think that's one thing where I thought about it recently and I'm thinking about it again now. Is that's one reason I really love Left 4 Dead because all the zombies, regardless of difficulty, can die in a single bullet if you place it in the right spot, right? If you shoot him in the head, dead. You shoot him in the head with any gun, dead. You put a 12 gauge round to the torso. They're not, it's like they're technically dead, but in reality, it's just like, if you think about it in terms of, right, if you want to analyze like zombies and shit, if you put a 12 gauge in this area or your stomach, your legs, like that's a cripple. Like, you know what I mean? Like you need to have like the body needs a connection to the legs to make them work. So if you sever that, then, they can't walk anymore. I saw a statistic on iFunny. I don't know how true it is, but I kind of like it. Is that if there was a zombie infection outbreak, it would take in a major city, if you were in a major city like New York, it would take an hour or it would either take an hour to a whole day to potentially have everyone in New York City infected. But in more rural areas, it would take almost 3 months for the infection to reach them. So it's like if you're in Colorado, the safest place being the East Rockies, like the highest point of the Rocky Mountains in Colorado. That would be the safest place to be. Max, one day you got to get the boys to play Calamity Mod. I'm trying, man. It's so hard to just coordinate. That's why it's so impressive to that's why it's so impressive that they got this road trip together, dude. Oh my god. I had like dreams last night about doing like a car show. I had a lot of weird fucking dreams. They weren't weird, but they were more like you ever have dreams that like feel like tests? You know what I mean? Like you just kind of go like this ain't right. I wish I had some of my old Calamity mods saved. Like I had some fucking dreams last night, man. And now that I'm like trying to formulate like what they were, I can't like put words to them, which is like it's really clear in my head, but like I can't like talk through them. It's weird. I did have a dream though about I as far as goals go with content creation and as far as goals go with stream, YouTube, just overall just content in general. Um Again, I want to do car shit really badly. I want to like the next time one of these like road trips pops up, I want to go on one of those. I want to film. I want to just like I'm just like I get so frustrated because like my group is too good to keep to ourselves, right? And whenever like I make videos about them or like they're in the best of the weeks, like I'm like it elevates it to such a degree, right? That I almost don't like making videos without them in them. And I feel like that's fair. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm so good. And like the video can be like neutral, right? If it's just me, like I'm like it could be good, it could be bad, it could be whatever, but I always know that there's some stupid shit with my friends that if they're in the stream and I get a clip of them, it's usually the best clip of the game. It's usually the best clip of the video, without a doubt. 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. We have 7 weeks left until the end of which is crazy. Can you believe that? Almost like a video we've done. What a great look. I know we're not done. The job's not done, so it's a little early to celebrate, but like this is the most consistent I've ever been with YouTube, let alone streaming, right? Like we've been streaming for 3, 4 years. I don't even remember anymore. Every year around this time I always forget like when we started, right? But YouTube, I have never been consistent. I need to lock the fuck in. Like YouTube is just YouTube is its own like is its own animal. But what I'm really happy about is that I feel like I've gotten my friends into it. I know I've gotten at least one of them into it. right? With Dean and his car channel, which is actually doing quite well, like view wise. And again, like I just want more. Like I want this group to have more exposure. One, because I think it would refine some of their tendencies, as well as just show like a like that side that I'm really trying to just get out there, like the funny side, like just like content farms, dude. Like like Doug DeMuro is doing like a Top Gear style cheap car challenge, and he's never done something like that before. And the group could content farm so well. It is the worst thing, but it is the worst thing that I'm not near them, because I would have a camera on them 24/7, 365. But also on the same hand, it's a great goal to have to get back to to the fellas, and then make that more consistent, because there's a lot of stuff that just, life happens, right? Where you're trying to work on stuff at the same time as you were trying to, like, if I had to like break it down, right? The reason I don't film like race weekends and shit is because it's my exposure to getting back in the flow of being more social. Like the guy I am on stream is the guy I want to be outside, right? I do feel like I'm just like a little more reserved. Like when I go out into public, I'm a bit more awkward because I don't know people. But it's like those are steps that are like within that realm of like I want to not necessarily like shove a camera in their face, but just like, you know, AVR, always be recording, you know? Cuz I can censor shit. I know how to censor shit. And I think it would when I say refine some tendencies, I think you know what I mean. I think you know what I'm trying to imply here. Certain certain words that don't look too good in a professional setting. Um, you know, your group is like an unrealized version of Smitty and the people he plays with. And that's the thing I think that is really important about like the goal here is that there's so many like YouTube groups, right? But the thing that is really missing on YouTube or just like a space is just fellas, you know? Not a group, fellas. It's a different vibe. It's a different dynamic. And I think Doug DeMuro's latest videos have been almost there. Almost, right? It's it's got the right ingredients, but it's just not quite refined enough. You know? They still feel a little awkward on camera. Some of their personalities I don't feel like really mix very well. They do, but it's just that little bit where it's just like, you know what I mean? It's just it's just slightly off. And I really enjoy watching it with even with like those little like little you know, like it's still a good show. I really enjoy it because it's got the same spirit that I would like to see from like a Top Gear type show. But the thing about the fellas is they like how they are on stream is that's how they are in person. Like they and I like when I was talking to Dean, like he was recording apparently like he was trying to get videos of the group on this road trip and they just kind of, shrink down a bit because and I think that's two things. I think it's they're shy on camera for sure. Very shy on camera, except for maybe Dean and Aiden. Um and I'm like, see the thing is that like I'm really good at recording shit while people isn't aren't really paying attention, right? I don't know why. It's not like they don't see the camera in my hand. It's not like they don't know I'm streaming, right? But I can get the unfiltered shit from them. I've always been able to do that. I don't know why. It just is that way. And a lot of this is rotating back into like what we're doing right now, like this. And if I get it's one of those things where it's like it's a multi-piece puzzle. It's like if I get this down, then I get to do this. If I do that, then I do that. It's like a good story. Have you ever seen that video of Trey Parker and Matt Stone, the creators of South Park, of how you write a good story? That happens because this, because this, because this. You know, you can't have and then this happens and then that and then you need it. You need things like this happened because this happened. This happened because this happened, and that affected this because this happened. This is like I love days like today where I feel like we are just we're at the beginning of a really good story, you know? And it's not just my story. It's everyone involved in just like it's still the very beginning. There's still a lot of story left, right? And that could be a like you just read that as like sucking your own dick, but it's just like no, like I have a very very keen vision on on how I would like this vision to look, right? And I think it's a vision because I've talked to Aiden about it, I've talked to Evan about it, I've talked to Dean about it, I've talked to like the main players, right? And we can kind of agree on a vision, right? So now it's not just my vision; it's key components of the group that would agree. And I've talked to like Nate about it. Nate, better known as Balls, is I think a key point in making like something like a car related show because Nate, Evan, and Tony, even though Tony doesn't really, he's not really been on stream very much. He is a good key component of just the way they all meld. But Nate and Evan and just any like that's the thing that makes it so good is that I can just like in my head, I can pick one up, drop them next to this guy, and they'd work. I could pick one up, drop them, like remove ad, remove ad, remove ad. All together, it all works. That's the thing. Is like that's really hard to get down. Is that if it all works? I can take one out, put it here. Take one out, put it here. Put one in, put another one in. Remove one. Like they all work. I sound like a fucking mad scientist, like trying to social experiment. But it really is just like it's so rare. And I see these video, like I see like you see TikToks of like these big groups of friends, either IRL or in like video games or whatever. And it's so funny and it's so good. It's so organic. And I'm like, yes, more of this, but like longer. Like let's get back to long form content. Let's get back to just there's a like we're anybody can watch something for like a second or two, right? But like those TikTok videos that really hook you, and you're like, I could watch a season of this. I could watch 20 minutes of this. You know, that's rare, and That's what I would like to work towards. I don't know. There's a lot of work to be done. And I want to like I mean like we're going to figure out the money situation, but like the thing is that like I want to top your show that would focus more on the drive, right? And I think a good if you want to know what a good example of that is, I think Jay Leno's Garage on YouTube does really a good job at that, where he doesn't drive it fast. He's not a racing driver, but he explains the dynamics of what he's driving very well. I don't agree with some of his tastes in cars. You know, he's old enough to be my grandfather, but I want someone like Nate or Evan, Aiden, Tony, doesn't matter. Someone who's like really capable of pushing a car to its limit. And I know Nate is one of those people. He has the track record at his job. and and the way he like goes about like discussing like what's going on with the car, how it moves, how comfortable it is. Like I trust Nate and his uh opinions on comfort in a car. I trust his opinions on driving dynamics of a car. Just I trust his opinion. I trust everyone's opinion on overall vibes of a vehicle because that's the thing. If you're not into cars, the reason I feel like you could get into it is again Jay Leno I think said it best is that every machine or no was it Jeremy it might have been Jeremy Clarkson car like machines have souls like it's a connection you have with it, right? It's so much more than just a transportation machine. It's something bigger. It's something more. And it's just like I want it to just all meld together. That is a lot it is a lot to ask for. And it is a lot to get through and I am very much like it can be done for sure, but it's like I think about Gears and Gasoline. They do their road trips, and it's just like they both meld very. I forgot their names, but like they meld very well. And I'm like, imagine you had like four guys like this, five, six, 10, melded together. Maybe not all at once, but like in pieces. Like you'd have a segment for driving, you'd have a segment for commentary, you'd have a segment for just everyone's opinion and then just a fall and then like a final thoughts, right? Like you stretch that out into 30 minutes, right? Like I'm not trying to recreate TV and I wouldn't want to make money. I don't care. I wouldn't care about I want it to be a passion project. I don't want it to be like a job where you're like, "Oh, I got to make money off of this." I saw a Vanoss video recently that was really really annoying. Um he uploaded the same video 3 times because it kept getting limited ads. It kept getting like slightly demonetized. And I was like, dude, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, I get it that it's your job. But when it starts affecting your project, when the money starts affecting your project, just let it go. You're going to upload a new video tomorrow. You know, he uploads every day. Who cares? It's not like this is your main source of income. You are literally ruining your video. You are making your video worse because you're just like, I'm not making enough ads on it. That's stupid. And it's one of those things where it's like, I really like, I've grown up with the Vanoss group, you know? Like, I've been watching them since like the Black Ops 1 days. And the thing is that they're all getting older. They all have families, but they're also at the same time getting more corporate, which is um a bit annoying because it doesn't quite have that same feel to it. And then whenever I see like a re-upload of a video that I really wanted to see the video that he uploaded be unfiltered. Instead, I got a 40-minute video of it completely filtered, just so he could make a little more ad revenue off of it. And I'm just like, it kind of pulls you out of the video. Like, I'm like, the jokes don't land as well, the natural moments don't hit, right? It's a big reason why, like, I don't like censoring stuff in my videos, because it's like, if it makes sense, if it's funny to censor it, then it will be censored. But for the most part, it's not going to be funnier than the moment that was initially clipped, right? I think that's a big dynamic where you really need that balance. If you don't have that balance, then it doesn't work. I don't know. I just hate the idea of, like, you don't need to do everything for money, right? Money is not God, especially if you're at an income level that is so beyond, like, comprehension for a lot of people, right? And I'm just talking about myself, my little lonesome down here, but, like, you see it everywhere. Like, I think Vanos was the one that I saw the most recently, that I'm just like, dude, you have your own record label, you have your own studio, you have your own, like, you have your own brand, you know? And people have come to expect certain things from your brand, right? And when you're uploading a video 3 times and each time it's more edited than the first original because you're not making enough ad revenue off of it, it's just like, dude, he's said explicitly too that YouTube is not his main source of revenue anymore. And then I'm like, okay, then who cares, right? Then why bother? Why bother going through the process of editing it 3 times? You're only making it worse. Less is more, right? The initial product was what you were happy with. The initial product is what you were proud of. The initial product was this, and you're just like filtering it to the point of like I've started censoring like the word, like, but it's not even like a full censor. It's like you still know what the word is. Like, I censor fucking shit and basically every swear that I type out in my subtitles, but I don't like bleep it. Why would I bleep it? It doesn't make sense. And because it YouTube, I feel like we with content creation, especially as we get deeper into corporate content, like we saw it with the Tyson fight, that you can have something that is could be the greatest spectacle in TV history, and it's a joke. How fucking many times are we going to keep doing this? How many more millions of dollars are we going to give Jake Paul to fucking throw away? You know what I mean? I mean, seriously, dude, how much more of this shit are we going to suck down? It makes no sense. It's not good content. As far as I'm concerned, all that should be censored as slurs. Exactly. And like, but like the best part of that video, of this week's video, was Evan calling someone an immigrant and asking what planet they're from. And you know what? You know what? On the short, I took that clip and turned it into a short, and the views on the short actually like represent fairly well that, you know what? People want to see shit like this. I got 2 subscribers out of it. And with someone with a sub 100 channel, that's big. Like, you know what I mean? That's not like, when you have low subscribers on YouTube, it is really hard to get people to sub to your small channel. It is really difficult. It's not impossible, but it's really fucking hard. And the thing is that people all want the same thing. They want natural flow, good content. They don't care. Like that's the thing. It's like you think you know that you want it to be short form, but it's like in reality, like people want to sit down. Like I know me, right? I want to sit down and turn on a video, like eat some food in front of the TV or something. Like I want to forget, right? You intake content to forget, to enjoy, you know? And for some reason people are like that's a bad thing, or like it's just like it edits the content, you know? It's all about the dollar amount. It's all about the money. It's all about the figure. And I'm like, dude, you are forgetting that the best shows, the movies, the video games that make the most money are the ones that are passionate about the art form. There's a reason Star Wars sucks now. There's a reason Marvel sucks now. It's corporate as shit, you know? People miss the art. People miss effort. And I'm not going to get into like diversity hires or anything, but it's just like when you, because it's not even just diversity hire. It's just like if you just have people who don't care about the product, who don't care about the process of making the product, it's not going to do well, right? And like I think that Vanon's video is a really good example of somebody and some product that it started as something that was fun to make. It started that way, but it didn't end that way because you deleted it, edited it, deleted it again, and edited it again. And then it was okay. And it's just like, dude, you just put your fucking video through the baby machine, right? Because it's not good enough for YouTube AdSense. Who gives a shit? Who fucking cares, dude? Just make good stuff. Just make good stuff. I don't like personally, I don't fucking care. It pulls me out of the video more if it's edited into the fucking ground. You know? It makes it harder to sit through. Especially if I'm aware of the video being that edited, right? Like every time someone died in the game, he put a fucking like blur over it. And I'm like, this is fucking stupid. Like I don't enjoy watching it, but it's just like all the fucking mindless zombies who watch YouTube are like, "Oh, this is good for me." And I'm like, "Yeah, because you're making a video to you're making it not for your audience, you're making it for uh the YouTube AdSense, the ad generator, the fucking like big machine, the you're making it for the machine. You're not making it for people." And it's like, of course you're gonna do well, right? Because YouTube sees that you uploaded it 3 times, and each one was a little bit better in the eyes of YouTube. So it's gonna push your content more. But in the end of the day, who gives a fuck? I just think you just really shoot yourself in the foot with as far as content quality, right? Like I'm a dude sitting in a chair looking at charts, and I'm just like, I want content. I want good content. I want good, calculated, well produced stuff. You know, you should. The thing you want to know what makes a really good show or what makes a really good piece of content is you don't notice the edits. You don't notice the moments that were left out. You don't notice that something was removed, right? You don't notice that, which is why I think like I go back to like something like Top Gear and the Grand Tour is that those three, it was like they had an amazing team of editors, directors, and cameramen and writers to just like it flowed so naturally. You never knew. You never knew. You never knew when something was different, when something was changed, right? That's the thing that's missing. It's just missing from just content in general, and it drives me crazy. I'm not getting into this, but I want to lock it in just to see what happens. Like, I just want to make stuff that like is fun, right? I won't like YouTube should be like that's what YouTube was started on. You know, like that's what YouTube was. YouTube was a place for everybody. YouTube was a place for everyone to have a voice in what they wanted to make, right? I mean, Smosh and fucking Ryan Higa was a really good. I can't say his actual channel because it'll be taken out of context. It's amazing he got away with that. I know it's his last name, but you just kind of say it too quickly or you say it wrong, miss one of those syllables. But like there were a lot of channels like that, and it's just like the second that people were like, "Oh, I'm gonna make money off of this. I'm gonna be a famous YouTuber. I'm gonna do this and make a bajillion dollars." It's like, yeah, I get it, man. I do. Like, I want to be a fucking multimillionaire more than anybody. And but doing it in a form, an art form that is not quite, when you're trying to turn art into something that's what kind of like the beauty of what art is it's the second you try and make it corporate, is it stops working. It may work in the eyes of your court of the overlord, like of like YouTube AdSense and shit. But to the viewer, at least subconsciously, I feel like it stops working. Because the thing is that when it can be replicated, anybody can do it. I can censor the fuck out of my videos. I can censor every little individual detail, right? And upload it. And it would probably do fairly okay, It probably wouldn't do too bad. But the problem is anybody could copy it. Anybody could do it. If you don't know what the moment was raw, then anybody can do it. Any Joe Schmo with a fucking like couple friends can just recreate it and then censor the shit out of it. It takes the flow away. Like I'm not making stuff for like your mom, dude. I'm making stuff for me. If I don't like the stuff I'm making, then that's the thing, dude. Like that's like this I keep getting this overwhelming feeling of like a lot of new content I'm seeing, or like we're just in that realm right now of like people aren't happy with the content they make. And I'm just like, how do you do that? Like how do you keep going? How do you keep pushing if you hate the content? Right? Like how do you do that? I mean, it's a big reason I don't raid people, right? I don't raid randoms because I'm just like I don't know what your content is. I'll raid people like fucking Watcher, and if Critic ever decides to stream again, you know, I'll raid those people because they're my fellas, right? Like I get that we can gel together a bit better, but I can't do that to a random person. It's just like, and people think like, oh, like someone like Queso or Kai Cenat, it's like, oh, if they don't raid somebody, they're just like throwing all their viewers away, and it's like, yeah, but they can do whatever the fuck they want. That little guy. Here's the thing: as a little guy, they're not ready. You know, you can handle it better than most, right? But most of them aren't ready to handle hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands, 1,000, a couple hundred people. You know, like when I got spotlighted by Mini Minter on his birthday, like I wasn't ready. I was so not ready for that. I've never had 600 viewers on a stream before. I've never had 100 viewers on a stream. My peak viewer count was like 200 when that happened. I had never had that many viewers at that point. I'd never seen that many people chatting at once, right? It was overwhelming. And then you got to like game on top of that. I feel like I did the best of my ability for sure. But like I look back at it now and I'm like, dude, it's one of those things that like as a streamer, and I feel like most small streamers are gonna wish for. It's like, oh, I just wish I could get rated by someone big and like have all these viewers forever. It's like that's not how it works, dude. You gotta be able to put in the hours. You gotta be able to talk. You gotta be able to do shit. You gotta make sure shit's happening when nothing's happening, right? And then you also, on top of that, need to figure out how to do shit when everything's happening, right? It's not fair. It's not fair to the little guy to just do that to them because it's like if they're not aware. Here's the thing: it's like if they're not aware that they're not ready, then they're gonna look at it and just be like, "I missed my opportunity," and blah. Blah, blah. I'm just like, or if they get the, or it's like if they don't get the opportunity, just like I could do so well, like blah blah blah, and they get resentful because that's how I would be. But it's like the second they get it, they're like, uh. That's the thing. He's like, you need to learn how to go with the flow. You need to just figure your own shit out. And I feel like if I got, again, it's like if I got rated with like 100 plus people, I still wouldn't know what the fuck to do. You need gradual growth. It's the small steps. It's the little things. If you can't do the little things, you can't do the big things. It's that simple, right? But if you can handle 3 viewers, 1 viewer, you can probably handle 10. But it's a slow, you can probably handle 12, 20, 30, 40, 50. But it's like, this is the thing is that like, you got to get better with time. If you don't get better with time, you don't get better, period. Like, and some people, yeah, like you can get really, really lucky and somehow nail it on the first try. There are those people. Don't get me wrong, they exist. But for the most part, that's not going to be you. That's not going to be it's not me. It's not me. I've had that opportunity. I was gifted a really great opportunity and I thank God for it. And I did the best I could and I did fairly well in my opinion. And I mean, there's a reason like Mini Minter's name is still on the top of my gifted subs thing, you know. It was a cool experience, but I'm 100% certain I wasn't ready for it. And I think we've grown a lot since then. Like that was over a year ago. Can you believe that? It's just a time thing. And like as someone who struggles with patience and struggles with just like, you know, making shit happen or like just trying to make shit happen, I do believe like I saw a meme the other day. It's just like, "Ooh, looks like someone's waiting for the perfect opportunity again." And I'm like, "Here's the thing, right? There's truth and false in that where it's like you can set yourself up for the perfect moment. If you don't execute, then that's a problem. But if you can execute on any moment at any point, then you can take advantage of those perfect moments, right? There is a time and place for that kind of execution, and you don't know if you're ready for that execution if you don't, you know, try. There's a lot. There's a lot going on. A lot. Like I see streamers now that still like make like little mistakes like that. You know, like one thing, the biggest one I see a lot of is they don't have their fucking VODs turned on. It's such an easy thing to do, and it's just like, how do people like get rid of your overlays, get rid of your notifications, get rid of all the colors, get rid of your tags. If you don't have your VODs turned on, it doesn't matter. How do I know your channel's good if I can't see your past content? I'm not gonna watch. Like, I don't want to. Here's the thing: it's like I don't want to watch your best moments. I want to watch everything else, right? Like, the reason I put the effort into, like, best of the week is because I want to, right? It's to show it's not a testament to how good my content is, it's to show that I'm consistent. That's more important. Your content can be mid as fuck, but if you're consistent about it, oh, dude. It's a big reason why I never, like, tried making my videos perfect. If I see that, like, I can put the effort in with a little to no effort, I do it, right? Like, the squirrel with a gun video was a really good one because it was just like, "Oh, I know what sound effect this is. Oh, it would be funny if I flashed a PNG of a squirrel. All a man needs against a goblin army is a boomerang." Yes, sir. But you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, you don't need the bells and whistles. You don't need a perfectly polished video. You don't need a $50,000 a year editor. You don't need it. Just be consistent. Do a little better each time because then you get stronger. You know, I don't know. I'm 24, dude. I feel like my life is passing by some days that, like, I can't stop, and I feel like I want to do more, and I'm like, shit, I should be doing this, I should be doing that, and I'm just like, you're exactly where you need to be. That's the thing, right? Is you are exactly where you need to be. There's no should, there's no shouldn't, there's no need, there's no would, right? Um, like, a great thing my therapist says, don't should yourself because then you just think, like, you take your goods and make them bads, right? In your mind, you just feel bad about stuff because you should have done something. You could have done this. Um, or you did do something, but you could have done a little better, right? You turn those goods into bads. So it's just you don't need that. You don't need that energy. You don't need that mentality. You just want to flow, a little bit of effort each time. And as someone who has been trying to get a little better every day for the past, like, I can't even think, like, years, multiple years, decades, right? Or, like, I guess when I turned 18, I tried doing a little bit more, a little bit better. Just like, things started changing, things started evolving, like, I want to, it's like, dude, I want to be a gajillionaire before 30, right? And it's like, it takes 10 years to be an overnight success because you don't know when that opportunity is going to come. But if you keep working on it, you keep practicing, you keep working, you keep grinding. And I kind of don't like the word grinding because it sounds like it's grating, it sounds not fun. It sounds like a struggle. And to an extent, it is a struggle. Like, you're not going to get there immediately. But the part that I feel like people miss is it should be fun. Every learning opportunity, every experience should be fun. I've had a lot of opportunities and a lot of experience that I really hated, you know? But at the end of the day, there was a part of me that still kind of enjoyed the process of being pushed to the ground and getting back up again. I don't know why. I just know that I got up again and I kind of enjoyed the process of getting knocked down and getting up again because I know that this is for something more. This is for something bigger than me, right? It's for something bigger than the people who watch me. It's bigger than the people that I'm friends with. It's bigger than anything, right? It's the thing that's going to make your life, yours, right? And I like to think that every day is a little bit different. Every day is a little bit better. Every day is just like, even on days where I feel like I'm like, fuck, dude, I did nothing today. And I'm like, sick. Still feel like I did something though. I don't know. Like, right now, like, the thing I'm trying to work on while streaming, like, I'm trying to figure out a way to figure out false positives, get around false positives on triggers for my trading, right? That's what I'm trying to work on. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But I can also do that in, like, I've got I've mentioned before that I don't like learning stuff on stream because I feel like I get a little more awkward. But, like, with something like this where I've been doing it for so long, and I've been streaming for so long that it feels more natural. Like if I started coding on stream, I'd feel a little more awkward. But like this is different. This is like okay, it's another step, it's another piece of the puzzle that like because here's the thing, if I can filter out false positives and then get data on those false positives and code that into my project, that would be amazing. It would be incredible. But if I can't do it manually, then I can't code it because I don't know the data. I don't know the sequences. I don't know the triggers. I don't know I like I don't know the consistencies. I don't know the pattern. So like, and you can spot false positives all over the place, dude. Like that was one. This was one. Uh, and it's more than just the 1 minute. You can see them on the 3 minute too. Like that was another one. This was one. So how do you like? That's the thing is like, how do I get better at this? And I'm not afraid to say I don't know. I don't know how to get better at this, but I do know that the more I try to get better at it, the better at trying I will get. I really like what I just said there. I really do like that. But it's true. It's like if you try to get better, you will get better at trying. I think that's a good way to put a pin in that mindset while I go take a piss. I'll be right back. I love this time of year for so many reasons, dude. I love this time of year because my dog gets all snuggly and shit. Like he is cashed out on my mom's bed because it's the softest spot in the house. I wish my dog hung out in here more. Hold on, I need to check something really quick. Good to know. Okay, can't even do that. Now I know. Can do. All right. This. Back here. But yeah, just I'm trying to just get a bit better every day. And I'll admit, I haven't had a lot of good trades today. Like I'm trying to figure out why this one didn't like continue. I'm losing brain cells by the second for no reason at all. Hell yeah. Why didn't it continue? And why did it bounce so aggressively? Right? It's the same thing, like the fucking false positives again. Like, I see this trend, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just confused on where it's going. Like, what is it doing? And again, I'm in that like zone of like, don't should yourself. Don't think it should do something just because it can doesn't mean it will, right? But I am trying to just figure out is like, why is it? Why did it not continue in uh in that space, right? Like, why did it not keep going? Why did it bounce so hard? What were the signals of it continuing to bounce? Like, why didn't it push through, right? Because we've been locked in this range between 506 and 505. So why is it staying there? Is it based on volume? Is it based on just resistance? But resistance is nothing without volume, and volume is nothing without resistance, right? Is it based on people buying and selling? Like obviously it's based on people buying and selling, but like why is it pushing so much, right? Like that's the part I'm just so confused by. I just don't get it. Because again, I see this trend where I'm just like I'm not convinced that it wasn't like a false positive, but like because I see the 15 minute, I see the 1 minute, I see the 3 minute, and I'm like, it's just locked in this fucking range. It's just right here to right here, right? Right there and right there. That's where it's locked up. And every time it's gone up that point, it gets rejected. But it also has gotten rejected on the way down. So some point it's got to give up. And it's not even that like I feel like I'm on the wrong side of the trend. It's just that I just am like, it's doing things that I don't understand or I'm confused by, right? Because look at that. Like it gets fully shafted out of nowhere and you're just like, why? It had this slow, it's just like, what was the point of all this, like these minutes of slow growth if it's just going to lose it all in one candle, right? What's the point? Why is it doing that? I think those are the questions that are just like annoying for sure because you're just like, okay, because it's like you're trying to think about it like you would like a person. Like it's just like you did all of this just to throw it all away. Like why? And there's not going to be a real answer to that. It's just going to be, mm. And the part that I get really annoyed by is that like I'll get in here thinking that it's going to continue, right? Because you think like, oh, the trend changed. It broke through the line. It's got good resist. Blah blah blah. And you get in there, and it just bounces. You're just like, the fuck, like. The part that scares me though, and I'll say it is whatever happens, it's gonna be big. They're gonna be big moves. It's just you don't want to be on the wrong side of them. That's all. And I'm trying to like piece apart like what exactly it is that it's trying to show me. Like what am I trying to learn here? Like, what is God trying to show me here? Because it was weird. It's weird because I'm like I'm trying to be patient, right? And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Like, yeah, wait a bit, like your moment will come because there is being too early, and I'm just like, was I early on that? And I'm like, did I not intake? Was I not intaking enough data? Was was I? I mean, like clearly I was wrong on something. I missed something for sure. I'm just I'm not entirely sure what it is that I missed. Cause like you see, like it has these big red candles, man. Like, and again, like I just asked myself, like, what was the point of that movement up if it's just gonna give it all away? Like, why not just continue down? It's almost at the daily high. You know what I mean? Like, what was the? I just keep asking myself, like, what the fuck was the point of all that? Like I said, like again, it's like you give it up all in one candle, but it's like it has to run through all. Like they're really hard to see. I wonder, can I change that? Inputs day, show point of control, profile value, color. What the fuck? See, like, why? What was the point of that? Like, it ripped down. Like, so many people sold. Like, right there. Profile high, profile value. Okay, nothing changed. It's like it blitzed through 50, bounced up back to 50 again. I just am like, what the fuck? Like, who is buying right now? Like, I think that's the one other thing about ETFs that's just kind of annoying is that you can't just like pinpoint it to one thing. It's like it's a collection of things. It's multiple things. It's multiple people buying hundreds of things everywhere. So, um, it's these slow moves. Like that's the other thing I'm just trying to get used to is that not everything is going to be fast. Not everything is going to be like immediate. It's going to be these slow pushes, these slow, gradual falls or climbs. I really wish I learned more without like having to get into something, but then it's like, well, if you're not in it, you're going to miss it, right? Like if you're not in it, you're never going to get the full scale and scope of like what it is you're actually like looking at. I feel like it's like I want to. I was gonna say I'm like I want to trade like individual stocks rather than ETFs, but I'm just like ETFs and like the QQQ SPY, you're not gonna make more money. Like I mean, like they're prime, they're optimal as far as like if you want to make money and it's like that's the objective. Like if you're trading, of course that's the objective. Um, man, I hate when this happens. I hate just like things that just get locked up and then it's just like is this the push to 506? Like I don't know. Like I don't know for sure. Like it could just get completely shafted and go right back into range. And it's like we've got another 15 minute and another 5 minutes. So like that's the thing. I'm like I'm so confused by it. Like why was this the push? It's like why was this the push up? And then it's like it gets pushed down. Is this a specific Is this like a? And then there's questions within that. Like, is this just a specific situation, or is this like a trend that you're gonna see multiple times? Right? Like, it just got like it's like because we're about to see a fall back down on the 15 minute on the MACD. We're about to see a fall back down on like we're seeing a fall down on the 3 minute. am I looking too eagerly? That's the other question I'm just asking myself now. Am I looking too intently? Like, is there something I'm missing because I'm just too focused on, well, everything? And also, like as the day goes on, the trading just gets more and more difficult. Like, it is just like I'm just gonna do this because I'm kind of I'm done. Like, yeah, this is not gonna. I'm just gonna get rid of it, be done with it. I'm so confused with all of this. Like, if it falls back down, like I think I'm definitely done for the day. Like, that was, I mean, like I don't even know. Like, I genuinely I don't know. And I just can't shake the feeling of, like, some days I'm like, dude, just trade individuals. Like, don't trade ETFs. They're just so fucking. There's so much. It might be just like too much going on, you know? Just a fucking lot, man. And I'm just like, shit, dude. Like, I just feel like I've just been getting kicked in the nuts all day today. Like, a small loss here, a small loss there, and then this one was a little bigger. Like, I'm just like, dude, what the fuck? And it's another one of those things where I'm just like, dude, no one's gonna help me with this, right? I think there's a lot of feelings that I'm just like, dude, what the hell is all of this going? Like, what is going on? It's like, if I held longer, would it have gone differently? If I fucking uh, I really need to start uh putting the tickers in. See, these are the moments where I'm like, dude, I really wish, or like I'm like I need to build like a system where it can spot these things for me and faster because like I very much I'm like I'm missing things. I think I just like, dude, you should just back up a bit, maybe. Oh my god, is this really like? I keep doing. Yep, there it is. All right, so dumb, but I keep doing it, man. I do this thing where I zoom in too much. Like I'm like so like it's like it's like I'm tunnel visioning myself because if I look at this, right, I can remove like I can remove all of this, right? None of this is important. I can get rid of literally all of it and just focus here and just see that it's like it never stood a chance. It never stood a chance. I never stood a chance because now it's like, oh, cool. Look, now we're in this range. Boop, clear as day. Clear as fucking day. Oh my god. And I only saw this on the other profile. I didn't even see it on this. Like, I just like that's crazy. That's insane. I need to add that to my trade notes. Okay, I'm happy with that note. Like I said, man, like I fucking said, I'm working on patience. And because I wasn't patient, because I was so tunnel vision, like this is what I'm talking about, right? This is how you get better. This is how you know and learn and figure this out, right? Because I was so convinced that like I was looking at the full picture and I wasn't even in the ballpark of the picture, right? That's the confirm like that is either the confirmation or we're getting another false positive. But it's just like that is the scale and scope of what this is, right? And it's like I'm trying to balance. It's just like you're like, fuck, dude, come on. But it's also just like, well, remember how I said it's like I wish I wasn't making the mistakes without being like I wish I could make or learn without having to be in it, right? But it's like since I was in it, it landed the lesson lands a bit more. It's stronger because you fucked up. It's now like okay, like you burned your hand on the stove, like don't do that again. At least like it may take a couple tries because you know you're not. It's just like I find myself like micromanaging a lot, and I'm just like because I can take away all. It's like, dude, if I took away all these drawings, if I took away all these drawings and left like two or three, because these are the moves I want, right? These are the big ones like that I crave. These are the ones that are gonna make you like $100, $50, $40. Like these are the big ones. And I've caught some of them before, but I wanted to get more consistent. And some days it's a little more obvious than others. Like, is this as zoomed out as the 1 minute can be? Can I adjust this? See, like the thing is, I was in the right spot, but I was too early. Every time I think I'm like, oh my god, it's like I finally learned, I finally did it. I'm like reminded that it's just like this is gonna be a long process. On top of all of this, I'm trying very, very hard not to beat myself up about it because learning is hard. Learning is very difficult. But if it's something you want to learn and get better at, that's just how it's going to be, right? Anyway, I think it's time we game. I think that's enough lessons for today. I'm going to be a little peeved about this, but it is what it is. Let me just like finish off on like this thought while it's in my head fresh. I'm just like, and I just lost it. Fuck. I I'm like, how do I want to say it? It's just like there's so much to just dissect, and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, I think I just need to sit on it and sleep on it. It's just gonna take time, and I'm okay. I'm gonna make it a mission tomorrow. I'm even gonna make a note about it for myself to just don't zoom in on your charts. Do a full day because tomorrow, like, don't zoom in on your charts. Hold on, 11, 21. One day. Don't zoom in. I know, right? Tomorrow is Friday. Isn't that crazy? The week goes by so fast. Hold on, I'm trying to find something. So did the boys get sick? It seems like they are okay. It seems like they are okay for now. Only one of them got sick, and he's home now. So the biohazard has been quarantined. Damn, you really be cozy gaming with Stardew. Oh, fucking yeah. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I fucking love Stardew. Nothing's gonna take that shit away from me. Oh. I love this feature so much. I fucking love Stardew. I love it. I love it so much. It's like the only thing about Stardew that I wish is I wish the days were a little longer or like the time went by a little slower. Like that's it. Because like there's so many things where I'm like, damn, I have a whole 134 hours in it, so I get you. Hell yeah. Dude, cozy gaming is like I'm going to be cozy gaming all fucking winter. We started this shit early. Early. I'm so glad, dude. Like no way because I'm going to be doing this through January, dude. Like War Thunder is like still going to be my nightmare and my baby because it's a really good game I can be consistent in. You'll still got Hollow Knight, the cozy game as well. Oh my god, you're right. All right, we got full up tiered. That guy doesn't have bombs. Let's go. The two pinnacles of cozy gaming: Hollow Knight and Stardew. I'm gonna be cozy gaming through fucking February, January. The second that temperature starts cresting above, like 70, 80, you know, like the day the sweatpants, like I put the sweatpants on early this year. Actually, no, I don't think I did. They got on kind of late because I know damn well that the second these sweatpants come on, they're not coming off till April, maybe May. I live for sweatpants, dude. I'm really hoping that Mig doesn't have bombs. I literally need to get one bombing target, and then we're done with with this VR in Germany, which is crazy. Go after the Mig. 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 This is gonna be really bad. He has bombs. Nice. And that'll do it. Oh, thank God. I was stressing. I'm like, I really don't want the first game of the day to be this. Now, whatever happens next is free low. Oh, that guy got a little closer for comfort. Oh! Oh! He's cooked! He's cooked, chat! He's cooked! Oh, don't worry, buddy. I don't got any fucking missiles. Oh! Oh, he's cooking, chat! He's cooking! And the game Max thought would be a gay waste makes a rather important fucking appearance. I love the single, like, and they're dead. Oh my god, I forgot about Noita. Yar! Bro! The MiG is broken. The MiG is broken, dude. Like, what the fuck? Bro, we got full up tiered. We got full up tiered. And we almost aced. We should have aced. Someone stole one of our kills. Oh, wait, no. That was a fucking AI target. Sometimes you need to just boot up Noita on stream with no stream shenanigans and try to beat it. Yeah, but the stream shenanigans are fun. Dude, what a first game that was. I'm so mad I didn't have a booster on for that. Yes, we are done with Tier 4 Germany. We are done with Tier 4 Germany. Well, not really, but like, dude, this thing starts with. Oh, fuck me. This is great. This is perfect. This is all I need. Let's test fly this thing. Come on. Let's try airfield. Let's just see what this thing feels like. It has 128 flares. It's not bad. And a 30mm cannon. Bro, we're out of fucking. Oh, there is a god. Oh, wow. This thing has no radar on it. Oh, yeah. It gifted your ass 60 seconds react. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we need to play that. Oh, I don't have any fucking. I've been so enthralled with the game you gifted me, I don't know, like a year ago, which was Stardew. So much shit to play, so little time. Ain't that the fucking truth? Oh, this thing has wing sweep. Interesting. This thing only has 80 rounds. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I also give you a cool ass robot game called Generation Zero. Yeah, I haven't tried that yet. I don't even know if that missile's gonna make it. You did try Turmoil. We did try Turmoil. How'd you like acquiring oil? It's one of those games that, again, it's like a little too fast. Like, I really wish it was like more of uh, like a set and forget kind of game. So why does this thing get the old 30 caliber or 30 mil sounds? I remember Mighty Goose. I really wish Mighty Goose did better on stream. Mighty Goose fucking is so good. Oh, there's only one gun on this thing. Oh my god, I might have fucked up. What? What? What did that R60 hit? I have no idea what that R60 even hit. Dude, Mighty Goose was such a great game. Fuck, they don't get fire bombs. Oh no. This thing gets R60 MKs. Does get fire bombs. Oh. That makes more sense. Okay, okay. I see what this thing is capable of. I see the potential. Does this thing get guns? It does. Okay, okay. No, I can make this work. Oh, we can make this work. Okay. I was kind of stressing. I'm not gonna lie. So, those gun pods take the position of my R60s. That's no good. Gang violence bad to go generational run. How many planes do I do in unlock? 5. So we're gonna get these two, probably both the MiG 21s. I think we're gonna get everything in here actually. Hmm. Oh, I got more AIM 9Js. I always need more. Okay. It's not gonna do much, but it's gonna help for sure. And then we're unlocking fire bombs right now, which are gonna be again more assistance. Oh shit, we almost have. Okay, I was gonna do something else, but okay. F-16, just do your best. Don't focus on anything. Just fly. Airplane go burr. Hello. We really need to get fire bombs. Oh, it marks like the neutral airstrips now. Weird. Turn the radar off. All right. Pretty much a full down tier helps. Is that guy still okay? Once we get fire bombs for this thing, we can actually like do stuff with it. Then it won't be such a fucking pain to fly. Yay, my teammate killed himself on the runway. I just gotta run and ignore all enemies. Boo. Oh god. Please don't let the first encounter be an F-14. Please. Please. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Leave me alone. Okay, we hit someone. I don't care. Holy fuck, dude. That's crazy. That was only a crit. Okay, we got credit for it. That's fine. Dude, our whole team got wiped. That was like so intense. My usefulness in combat is limited by how fucking heavy my weapon is and how little strength stat I actually have right now, so I gotta fix that. How much more? We need... Oh, man. I can actually two-hand my weapon now. Alright, back to it. We're getting firebombs. We're getting firebombs for this thing. I don't care. Okay, there's F-14s. No more constant drugs. Drugs are fun and easy for the whole family. Don't share. Oh, this is not going to be good for me. I can't see shit. Okay. God, the interior of this thing is so cool. I can barely see the ground. You know what? No afterburner. Worth a try. Okay, ground targets it is. China goated, dude. China goated. He literally just was. He just railed off all his missiles instantly. It was 1, 2, 3. Like that was ridiculous. Oh, that's bullshit. That hitbox did not hit me. Oh, dude, we're so close. We need 500. You know what? I'm not going to complain as much. If I keep getting this map, I'm fine. I'm getting actual down tiers, dude. This is nuts. Bigger check? Never heard of her. There's a small part of me that wants to do tanks today. Small part of me. It's so nice when I can actually see shit. Holy fuck. Ah, screw it. I wasn't stressed. What was that, dude? Oh, no, we're not. Hey, man, how are you? I'm okay. Hemorrhaging, bleeding, burning. Trying to get fire bombs for the F-16 because this thing's dog shit. I can't turn. I keep blacking out. Over last night, the flu hit me. Yay! Gaming forever. Oh, come on, man. I finally broke out of tier fucking 6. Germany. I can't go sick because I'm in crane driving course. Oh shit, dude, you can drive a crane? I'm already on rehab. Yeah, no, get back in here. Got it last Friday. Are you forklift certified? Dude, he can drive a crane. I think that's a step above forklift. Yes. Fire bombs. Fire bombs. What do we think? G suit or boosters? I think it's COVID. He's forklift certified. Dude. You are a god among men. Indeed. Flare or G suit or boosters or G suit? I'm gonna do boosters. As long as I don't turn into forklift driver claws. Okay. 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 Fire bombs should make this so much better. Searching it on YouTube. Your discretion advised. Oh no. I hope we're not dragged down by the bombs. I mean, this thing hauls the mail. I think we're all right. Never mind. Was just stopping by. Need a hot bath and need to go over all that shit. What I need for work. Bye, folks. Boo! All right, get better, buddy. Every man, no matter his profession, needs to get forklift certified. It's the law. All right, we've got a lot of fellas to outrun. I want to drop my bombs at the sound barrier. Don't tell me it's too fast. I like that my squad mate is named Silly Goober. I was about to say, I'm not seeing any F-14s, and then I saw one. Goated teammate name, real. You know what? This thing still hauls ass with 2 fire bombs. That's crazy. I think the nice part about top tier though is that I feel like much less people go for bases, but I still need to kind of keep an eye on my shit. Optimal. Nice. That's going to be huge for getting this thing spaded. I was about to say, that thing shouldn't be faster than me, should it? I can't see. bitch, dude. Like, okay, the base destroyed is big. The base destroyed was big. Oh my god, dude. It is sensory overload in a fucking F-16, especially when it's dark out. Like, yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Corn. What the what the fuck is that? Do you not know the corn? I can't say I do. I love that now that we got fire bombs, we don't get the fucking small map anymore. But again, thankfully in top tier, you son of a bitch. He's trying to steal my shit. Come on, haul the mail. Haul the mail. You know why I think you can't? It's like they finally fixed that in the game. Is if you watch videos of dropping dummy bombs at Mach, they do some weird like physics just kind of doesn't exist. It's really weird. Like go watch videos of like fighter jets dropping dummy bombs at Mach. This is what I'm referring or referencing. Might get copyrighted. I will put it on and not show stream. I'm really hoping my teammates in front of me take. Oh, is it from the band Corn? I just like there's nothing I can do, dude. Like I am pulling full up. Well, seeing it typed out is weird. Hmm. I'm just going crazy. Well, clearly. I hate Windows Defender with like the hottest of burning passions. It's like Windows Defender is very good, but it doesn't fucking leave me alone. I'm jaying out on the runway. I'm actually not playing. I'm not. I wouldn't do this in an F-16. I'm not doing it here. Don't even bother loading the game, dude. I'm not playing. I'm not fucking playing this. Return to hangar. You can have your game. I'll take the 8 minute cooldown. I don't care. I hate that big maps are even a thing. Like I genuinely hate them. How do you ban maps? I know like someone mentioned that you can. How to ban maps War Thunder. You can use the exclude feature within the map rotation filter. Wait. Access. Go to map rotation filter setting in the game. Where the hell is that? It doesn't tell you the setting. That's something Copper Wire would say. Where is that stupid fucking big Rocky Canyon is fucking dog shit. Worst map, easily. Oh wow, you can actually do full on preferences. What's another big map that's just absolute dog shit? That's fine. See, it's like I only have a problem with like the massive maps. Like I don't care about like everything else. Everything else is fine. But like everything I've disliked is horse piss. Like actual dog shit. Like it is so fucking bad. Those maps suck. Like to the furthest degree. It's like, oh, they're operations. They do something a little different. And I'm like, that's fine. Keep it to your fucking self. I don't want it. I like that. Oh fuck. Well, man, we fucking started late. Now there's even though this is still top tier, we're fucking still a chance that we get these bases swiped, which is annoying. But I'm happy to know that I will never see that canyon map ever again. Just outright banned it. I'm just like, if I had to see the maps where I've just jade out on the runway, it would be like 80 to 90% Grand Canyon. I hate that map. It's really bad for two reasons. One, it's a big map. Two, it's really high altitude, and the ground is like stupid low. Oh, I don't like this. It didn't fire. It's not firing my missile. Fuck, dude! I don't remember what my bomb button is. I don't remember what my drop bomb button is. God damn it, dude! What the fuck? What is it? What is it? It's not N. It's not M. It's fucking goddamn stupid bullshit. Oh, you can't drop your bombs when weapon select is on. Why the hell not? Bombs. Bombay door. Drop bombs. Right alt. I'm telling you, dude, there's just sometimes there's just too many fucking controls, man. Like everything has a fucking control. That was free too. It's so aggravating. It's just like, oh, you can't drop bomb series when you have weapon select on. Why not? That was one of my stream titles. So fucking dumb, dude. It's just like I'm like juggling all these fucking buttons. I still don't understand like why. Why can't you drop bomb series? Like I don't get it. Also, I don't know why, and it's like my missile wasn't firing either. Like, what the fuck? Like everything that just could have gone wrong went wrong, and it was just it's not even my fault. Like it just doesn't work. So stupid. Like this is the reason I don't play tanks because I know it only gets more complicated when you get into tanks. Like genuinely, it only gets more complicated. Like I'm already at such a fucking disadvantage in this plane. Like, dude, you need a you full on need a stream deck just to play this game. Everything has a button. Everything has a bind. It's so fucking it's mind numbing. I wasn't gonna call it dumb. It's just mind numbing. There's so much shit you need to remember, and if you forget one button, you're screwed. Like that's the part that drives me crazy. Like the fact I have to take my hand off of either WASD or my mouse just to drop bombs is a little frustrating, to put it fucking mildly. God fucking damn it! I was like, oh, there's an F-15 behind me. No, there fucking wasn't. God damn it, dude. Every time. I'm just getting mad at myself at this point. I'm getting mad at myself because I'm just like, I want this game, or I want this plane in particular to do what I know it can do, and it just isn't, and it frustrates the hell out of me. Wow. I'm honestly shocked that. You know what? I'll take it. I don't care. I'll take the damaged airframe. God, my pilot's such a fucking bitch. Why does it just feel like the gun sucks whenever I use it? I regret having eyes. Yay! Again, I just feel like this plane is dog shit only when I use it. Or is that just everything in War Thunder? Oh, my RWR is dead. I just realized that. That's fine. I don't want it on to begin with. It's just annoying. It gets in the way. Honestly, I feel like I would. Can you turn the RWR off? Sometimes I genuinely just wish I didn't have it. Because it's just like, dude, if I'm just gonna get distracted anyway and get killed by it, like, I don't even want it on. Rising Reddit managed to somehow locate Kamala Harris hyena for. Oh, okay. I've been really good about not seeing anything like that. I got an achievement, guys. Oh, is that new boosters? Please. Fuck off, dude. I hate that I have eyes. Ugh! I feel like once we get the boosters in the G suit, this thing might be tolerable. Off. I just need this game to be like tolerable. I don't even need it to be good. I just need it to be tolerable. I wish this keyboard had macros, dude. It would be so nice if it did. I want to get a left-handed keyboard really badly, but they don't make like a good. There's no like good one. Like there's no like high quality. You know what I mean? And all it does is move the number pad from the right to the left. That's all it does. And all like the high quality ones, like they're fucking like $200. It's fucking stupid. I'm like, it's a keyboard, dude. Relax. I've seen a modular keyboard where it was like, it was just your normal like keyboard, like just full, like just the keys and like basically it was like a 60% keyboard, right? But it had magnets, uh, on the sides and front and back, so that you can attach their proprietary modules to it, which I thought was fucking genius. So it's like if you don't want your function keys, you just take it off, or if you want your function keys, take it, put it on. You want a number pad on the left, put it on the left. It's like put it on the bottom. It's like set it up to how you want it. You know, like I thought that was genius, and then like that was years ago. I don't even know where it is now. Guess what, guys? My spacebar's not working anymore. I don't know why my spacebar's not working anymore, but it's not working anymore. Why can't? Why is my spacebar not working? Why is my flares not working? Oh, now it works. That's helpful. Fuck me, dude. I'm like losing my mind. I was spamming my spacebar. I'm just like, dude. fucking Christ, man. What the fuck? There's no way that hit me! Dude, there's no way that hit me. There's no way that hit me. Was that button crucial? It's spacebar is flares, and someone was firing missiles at me. I cannot believe that hit me. That was so far away. I saw it. I will say though, the fire bombs, make a hell of a difference. Oh my god, it is night and day. We went from getting only like 100 XP per game to now we're getting like at least 1,000. Holy shit, dude! So much work. Taking a little breather. The fuck this got to do with anti-drug? Yay! Boosters! Oh my god. Now we can start doing stuff. Holy fucking shit, dude. We can actually turn. We're trying to reach you about your vessel's extended warranty. Can't reach me. Blued up. Should say that next time to get out of jury duty. Can't come in blued up. I gotta go. No! Where are you going? Don't leave me. Oh my god, look at it! Hit him with the Vinny. Hit him with the sticky hand. You come to me and you take a bite out of my spooky spider ring that I won at Funtime Pizzeria, the Tony's Arcade and Pizzeria. I will not stand for this. Tony, hit him with the sticky hand. Now that's how an F-16 rolls. Look at this. Oh my god, it's like driving a fucking Corvette. You come to me, you take a bite out of my spooky spider ring that I won at Tony's Arcade and Pizzeria. Louis, hit him with the sticky hand. Oh, I know we still don't have the G suit, but this is a huge difference. Oh, it's so nice now. Oh, fuck. Homie's dead. Boop. Nice. This thing's a game changer with the boosters. Holy fuck. Also, my flares don't work again. You know what it is? I think they're blocked by the, they're blocked by the fire bombs. That might be what it is. What? Whoa! Whoa! What was that? Uh, this game just fucking hates me! What the fuck? I didn't even do anything! What the hell, man? Hold on, I'm pulling it up. What the fuck? I I just exploded for no reason. This game fucking hates me, dude. I swear. Alive? Dead. Alive? Dead. Alive, dead, alive, dead, dead, alive. It's so what the fuck? Oh, dude, absolutely. Let's see what the in-game replay has to say. Perfect. It just finished. Replay. All right, let's slow it down. I want to see where that missile went. Oh, it just gave up. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can spot it. Let's see. Look how high off the ground we are. No one's after me. In my own lane, flourishing. I want to get it as slow mode as possible. I literally just exploded for no reason. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Dude, I'm telling you, man, the American shit is just bugged. And it's on purpose. They hate you. They hate the Americans. They fucking hate the Americans. It's crazy. I go eat now. Aw, man. Bomb France for me. I will. I got big bombs on this thing. It was just me and my Brazilian jet. Got a little bunch of little acrobats around here. Look at them go, little guys. Well, I think it's safe to say we're going to have enough clips for this week's video now. Deportator. That's our squad, man. That button doesn't do anything. What the fuck is CCRP? We're getting there. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Protect me. Please. Seriously? It went into his head. Yay! Didn't need it. Didn't need it. Didn't need it. I 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 need it. Um. For what this thing does, I do think it does it well. Do I like it? No. Yeah, we're never doing boats. Mm-mm. We're getting close, man. We're getting close to the stuff I'm actually trying to fly. Oh, this one doesn't get any firebombs. It only gets missiles. Alright, I'm okay with that. Mm. How do you reset the camera? You know, like how do you do that? Like, cause like whenever I go back to the camera, it's like completely busted. I also didn't keep track of my fuel that game. Yeah, that's an 11-3 game if I've ever seen one. It's crazy, dude. You can have all these planes at 11-3. I know the F-111 is at 11-7, but like this thing, really? It's slower than everything. It doesn't necessarily get better weapons than anything else. I'm just a little confused is all. Well, I just fucked up. I turned on weapon select by accident. At least I can't get up tiered into fucking F-14s anymore. That's nice. Even if I get a kill with every bomb, it's still like it's still not worth one. I'm sure this does better in ground RV. Like if you go high and just fucking actually, use this thing for what its intended purpose is, I'm sure it's really good. But I don't know, man. This does not belong at 11-3. This is a like 10-7. It's like I get it. These missiles are like their own little world, but they don't go very far. They're not very fast. They just turn really fucking hard. thing's not too bad when it's minding its own business. Oh my. It's weird. It's not that this plane is better with bombs, it's a different mindset. Like, you go into it just going like, "Okay, I'm not gonna get an air kill, so let's just go for ground or just bombs." You know, like, you're not fast enough to beat F-111s to jet bases, but if your objective is to go after, like, little tanks and shit, I think this thing actually does quite well. Let me see. I think I'm gonna do less line drawing with my trading stuff. Cause like, okay, hold on. Like, so why the hell is this thing 10-7? These are the same. These are the same bombs. I'm so confused. Why is this thing 11-3? If the AMX is 10-7, why is this 11-3? Is it the amount of stuff it can carry, or is it like I I guess, but I don't think that would make it 11-3 in Air RB. It doesn't even get multiple types of JDAMs, and it doesn't even get multiple types of JDAMs and paveways. It's just one. I'm confused. So how out of range can a paveway be from your bomb site? Like, can it glide itself there? I will say I do like that. I don't feel like it's very necessary. I don't know where I was going with that. Like, what do you got? You got bombs. You got fire bombs. You got rockets, missiles, multi-cannon. I like your setup. Oh man, I would trade in some of these bombs for underwing guns any day. I will say these missiles are fucking these missiles really work well on this plane. I think this is the only plane these missiles come on. They work very well on this plane. Something about like I've always noticed that like a plane that's like really slow with high G missiles are very good. And then same thing with like if you have a really fast plane with high G missiles, they're really good. But if you have something that's kind of like in the middle, they don't really work very well. Like I feel like AIM 9Ls on an A10 work better than AIM 9Ls on an F-16. I don't know. The other nice thing about kind of using these paveways is you're not really fighting anybody for these bomb targets. Keeping an eye on that oil temperature. I'm just more a bit worried about somebody coming down on me here. Like obviously from here, if I drop a bomb, it's not gonna go to its intended. Really, dude? No, no, nothing, huh? No beeps, no anything. Just dead. This thing doesn't belong here. This thing doesn't belong at 11.3. I just don't understand how it jumps almost a full BR for what? Some dummy bombs and I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. If this thing wasn't like a 2-for-1 deal, there's no way in hell I would have bought this. Like this thing is dog shit. It's so bad. Um, like this is in the same BR. Like that's crazy to me. I think we'll do like one or two more. back here. It's crazy how this thing's set up for ground assault and it gets like no bombs. I think you get rockets, but no bombs. I just realized I could test fly that new Swedish premium. I want to see what that thing flies like. Oh my god, I hate those things, man. Bitch. Where did that missile go? Where did that missile go? He didn't flare! Again with the 11, I don't understand. Every plane I fly, I just feel like, dude, like I don't understand why they chose the BR they did. These are fucking like 9-3 missiles. Oh, but you get 6 of them. Who gives a fuck? Like they don't make it. They don't do anything. I literally